2023 is here, and welcome back to the opening day version of the recap. We'll take it right down to the field for some intros.
All right, so we're here for the third ever BBWL season. We have two really new-look teams. Bezos, you guys had a great off-season. You had the number one pick. It took Hunter Willett. Give me the outlook here for your season.
You know, we're really looking forward to a great season. We figured Willett's what we need. We need a good pitcher to at least win us one game of series. We figured JC or Cam can win us another. You know we can hit the ball. That's all we got to do. We're going to be better. That's what we're going to do.
Now, your pitching's been dominant, but you went out and got a pitcher as well, right? Very close to making it to the BBWL World Series. Had a rough playoff outing. What's your outlook?
We just couldn't get everyone here, so we wanted to get some guys that were dependable. It seems like that kind of stays true today, only three of us, but we'll see if some guys show up in the middle of the games. Just do what we do.
All right, well, best of luck to both teams.
I heard that. That's fun.
Wyatt Thorson on the hill for the Vipers. Some call him the God of Thunder. He was the fifth overall pick in the 2023 BBWL draft by the Vipers, but not off to a great start. Back-to-back IBBs, going to give up a run, and the Vipers would go down one early to the Eagles, who have high hopes for the 2023 season. Bezos, not known for his hitting, but he's going to hammer one there for a double. And when it was all said and done, the Eagles are going to put across 5 runs in the first inning after this Jacob Coonan double. He had a great offensive season in 2022. Vipers looking to bounce back here in the bottom of the first. Cam Carter on the hill for the Eagles. He came over last year in a trade from the Bandits. He retires the first batter, Austin Morris, but from there things would get a little sloppy. Coonan forgot to wipe his hands after his Butterfingers. Wyatt Thorson, first AAV for his career. There it is, doubles. Got to feel good about that. He came to the Vipers for his pitching, but he's bringing his bat as well, and so is Colin Rescott, because he's going to send that one over the left field wall. A little confusion here at first, but ruled a homer, and the Vipers right back in it. Next batter, Jared Lee, going to walk for an IBB, and then Wyatt Thorson would go down on strikes, and the Eagles would actually preserve the lead, 5-4 going into the second. Thorson came out dealing, though. Strikes out Willett. Would give up a double here to Warmoth, but that would be the only hit in the inning. He was feeling good, and DeRocha was looking like a window shopper. Just looking. Thorson, 2 Ks in the inning, 5-4 game. Eagles hang on to the lead until, boom! Austin Morris, West home run leader last year with 19. Going to get one on the board there and tie things up in the second. Chance to get out of the inning, but Thorson, jeez, Coonan with another error, and that one would hurt because this would eventually put across 5 runs, although Cam Carter was able to shake out Jared Lee on an ugly swing there. It didn't matter. They would get 5 across. But the Eagles don't plan on going away, and they get a little help here. And Coonan drops one on the error, and then Cam Carter with a huge blast here. This home run would be the 5th run that came across in the inning. Big home run there. And it would get even better because back around the order to Coonan. Kaboom! Deep and gone with authority. Tough spot to park, and the Eagles continue to fly. Boy, this group knows how to have some fun as they now have an 11-9 lead. Huge spot. A lot of energy, a lot of excitement. This could be a fun team to watch in 2023. Warmoth claiming the Eagles are going to be different this year. However, I'm hoping he was thinking things could have gone a little different there in that last AB. Nonetheless, an 11-9 lead. Leadoff batter Morris going to double, and the Eagles have seen enough. That's right. Number 1 draft pick overall, BBWL 2023. They're going to give the ball to Hunter Willett. A bold move. He could have pitched an entire game. Instead, they elect for him to close things out, to give the Eagles the first win in 2023. Rescott with Lee on deck. Going to be the first batter. Willett looking to settle in, but struggles and ends up walking Rescott. So that puts the go-ahead run at the dish. Runners on first and second, and Jared Lee is going to fall down to his last strike. Big moment here. You got to be kidding me. First overall pick, it doesn't matter. Jared Lee has seen enough. Going, gone. And the Vipers on opening day, the first game of the year, we have a walk-off hit, walk-off homer. That's what the BBWL is all about. Great way to kick off the 2023 season as the Vipers take game 1 in the series. Over to game 2, Vipers going to give the ball to Cy Young winner Jared Lee from the West last year. He was 7-0 with a 1.43 ERA. And if that doesn't scare you right there, I don't know what will. Bezos a little nervous, but he's going to get back in the box. Show that the Eagles are fearless here in 2023. And he gets back in the box, and he's going to draw an RBI. IBB, Eagles jacked up. They take a 1-0 lead over the Cy Young winner. Jared Lee has never lost a game in his career. And with pitches like that, it's pretty easy to know why he hasn't lost. Next batter, Jacob Coonan, Bayou. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Lee. And the Vipers would take it to the bottom of the first. And the Eagles going to send Jacob Coonan to the mound in the bottom of the first, which is pretty much a guaranteed disaster. He generally hits everything except for the strike zone. He walks 5 consecutive batters before the Eagles finally decide that they're going to bring in Bezos. They probably should have done that a little bit sooner. Unfortunately, things didn't get much better. IBB there, and the Vipers would push across 5, which would pretty much be all they would need. Jared Lee going to fan 2 more in this inning, starting with Bezos and then Hunter Willett. Both guys looking. 4 Ks so far on the day for Jared Lee. Over to the next inning, and it basically becomes a hit party. Jared Lee going to leave the yard again. He's starting to get good at that. Boy, he is going to be, without question, a Player of the Year nominee. Eagles going to have to figure things out at some point. They got one guy on the roster that can't throw a strike, and the other guy just lays it in there for dudes to hit homers. So a pitching staff disaster. And obviously with Willett being wasted early in the first game, the struggles on the mound for the Eagles continue. And Houston, we have liftoff. Another homer. And the Eagles are going to have to continue to think about some of the moves they had made, not just in previous seasons, but just here already in the first 2 games. Some tough choices as Jared Lee continues to roll over to the 3rd inning. Holy cow. Coonan having a hard time there, and Bezos looking to go down again on strike. 2nd time in this game. Let's take a nice instant replay look at that one. This will wrap things up. 7 Ks on the day for Jared Lee as he wins his first game of the 23 season. And the Eagles go down 9-3. Although they were able to scrape 3 across, Jared Lee dominant in that game. Going over to game 3, DeRocher on the hill for the Eagles, hoping to get some momentum on the mound and put the Eagles in the win column to avoid the sweep. But Colin Rescott says no thank you. He's got other things in mind. Home run there to center. He's off to a hot start here early in the 23 season. DeRocher, though, always competes. Gonna get Jared Lee here with a little backdoor slider. And then Thorson gonna suffer the same fate. DeRocher gonna try to keep the Eagles in it in game 3. Morris on the mound. Coonan walks to start the game, and then Michael Warmoth, he lifts weights, and that one's gone. 2-run bomb there for Warmoth. They're going to need him to hit with the way the Eagles pitching staff has delivered so far this season as the Eagles start to fly here in game 3. Momentum going to be key. Going to have to keep things rolling off Morris. Cam Carter looking to keep things rolling. He's going to double, bringing DeRocher to the plate. DeRocher would then single, putting 2 guys on. And then Michael Warmoth back to the plate once again. He's going to be the sole provider for the Eagles in the bottom of the first as they would put 5 across as they try to avoid the sweep. DeRocher starting to look like the ace the Eagles never had. Didn't get a lot of run last year. Coach Bezos not always having a ton of faith in this young arm. And he retires another batter. And here we go. Things are starting to look good. DeRocher starting to roll, trying to keep the Vipers down. But Rescott going to double and try to build some momentum. And this is a key moment here. Could have been the 3rd out of the inning. Hard ground ball. Diving effort by Cam Carter, but he chucks it away. And it tips off the end of DeRocher's fingertips. And that would equal disaster because runs would come across in that inning. 5, in fact, would end up scoring. Bezos, bottom of the second, going to fly out to left, and then ground ball to Rescott to Morris, and then Cam Carter, and you got to be kidding me. Just like that, the Vipers gain back the momentum. 6-5 lead at this point, but oh my goodness, the mini bat special. See ya. A home run that'll make it 7-5. Vipers,
You can always get by.
they would put together a solid inning after this disaster. Falling apart, tripping over their own feet. Things were looking good. But slowly but surely the momentum slips away, and then Rescott gonna drill one to the wall, and the bats come alive. And Wyatt Thorson gonna get his first blast of the year. That ball was absolutely crushed. Let's see that one again. But the Eagles not willing to go away as they've shown all along. Coonan going to double there to get things rolling in the final inning. And then Bezos going to fly out, unfortunately, to give them their first out. So 1 out. And then Willett's going to ground out to Rescott. And they're 1 out away from closing out the inning. But Cam Carter has other things in mind. He's going to single to keep the game going and keep things alive. And the next batter, Johnny DeRocher, you gotta be kidding me. Over the right field wall, a 3-run blast, gonna make it an 11-10 game and send the winning run to the plate. Maybe a little deja vu from the first game. So they hand the bat over to one of their offensive leaders, Jacob Coonan, with a chance to tie the game or keep things going. Oof. Fly out to the God of Thunder, and the Eagles get swept on opening day. Coonan struggled defensively, and I'm sure he would have liked to have had that at bat back, but unfortunately, that's not going to happen. And the Vipers start the season 3-0, and there you have it for the opening day, first edition of the recap.